Hey everyone, welcome back to Flow Space Studio. My name is Jessie and this is Kendrick. And today I'll be guiding you through a little spinal mobility movement. So to get started, for props today, you don't really need anything. Maybe just have your mat or an open, supportive, soft space for you to move on. However, if you would like to have some props nearby, you can always have a pillow or a meditation cushion or a block and set up your playground and let's get started. So to start, I invite you to begin seated. So maybe coming cross-legged as I am here, or maybe placing a block or pillow or cushion under the bum to help elevate your hips. And then once you're there, we're going to roll back the shoulder blades, open across the chest, lengthen the spine high up to the sky. Take a deep inhale through the nose, out the mouth, in through the nose, out the mouth, in through the nose, out the mouth. Let that go and just continue in and out through your nose only here. On your next inhale, we'll sweep the arms up, palms together, gaze up. Exhale through heart center and down by your sides. Inhale, sweep up, palms together, gaze up. Exhale through heart center, down by your sides. And the last one, inhale, sweep up. And exhale through our heart center and down by your sides. Bringing your hands to either your thighs or your knees here. And on your next inhale, we're gonna open the chest forward, lengthen the front of the neck, gaze up. Inhale. And then exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin back. So inhale, we're opening the chest forward, squeezing the shoulder blades together, open the front of the neck. And then exhale, round the spine, spread the shoulder blades, tuck the chin. So inhale, we're coming into a cow variation. And then exhale, we're rounding back into our cat. So inhale, chest forward, gaze up. And exhale, rounding back. Inhale, chest forward, gaze up, hold here. On your exhale, we're going to bring the ribs out towards the right side as you dip your left ear towards the shoulder. And then continue the circle, rounding back. And then ribs out to the left side, dipping the right ear to the shoulder. And then chest forward, gaze up. So ribs out to the right side, rounding back. And then out to the left and forward. Just continue at your own pace here. We're just connecting our breath with movement as we bring circular motion into the spine. So almost as if you have a hula hoop and you're trying to touch all sides of the hula hoop with your ribs here. Moving slowly with intention. And then the next time that your ribs are forward, gaze up. We're gonna switch directions. So ribs out to the left as you dip that right ear. And then rounding back. Ribs out to the right, left ear down. And then forward, gaze up. And just continue moving through these circles. Just taking a moment to just notice how this feels in your body. Moving slow with control. moving each vertebrae of the spine. And then coming back up to center into stillness. We're going to come back to our original cat-cow. So inhale, chest, belly forward, gaze up. And then exhale, round the spine back, tuck the chin. Inhale, chest, belly forward, gaze high up to the sky. And then exhale, round back and tuck the chin. And then coming back up to neutral in your seated Sukhasana. From here, we're gonna come down to our tabletop. So onto all fours. We're stacking our hips over our knees. We're stacking our shoulders over our wrists. We're spreading those fingertips wide. We're grounding across the knuckles and we're spinning the biceps forward. From here, we're gonna inhale, shift forward over the wrists. Exhale down the right side of your mat, bringing your bum towards the heels. And then inhale up the left side and forward. So exhale down the right side, bum to heel. And inhale up the left. And just do that a few times at your own pace here. So we're just opening up through the wrists, through the shoulders, through the hips. Bringing some intentional movement into the body. And the next time that you're shifted forward, we'll switch directions. So exhale down the left side of your mat, bum towards the heels. And then inhale up the right side and forward. So exhale down the left and inhale up the right. Just moving at your own pace here. Just noticing how this feels in your body. And the next time that you're forward, we're gonna come up to stillness in your tabletop and just shake those hips side to side, just let that go. And then come to stillness in your tabletop. We'll come back to our cat-cows. So inhale, chest, belly down, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze high. And then exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin. Inhale, chest, belly down, and tailbone and gaze high up to the sky, lengthen the front of the neck. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Inhale, coming into your cow and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, rounding into your cat, spreading the shoulder blades apart. So inhale, coming into your cow. And exhale, rounding into your cat. Just flowing at your own pace here. And then the next time that you have your chest and belly down into your cow, we're gonna come back to those hula hoop circles. So we're gonna shift the ribs out to the right side as you dip your left shoulder towards that left hip. And then you're rounding the spine up towards the sky as you tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. And then ribs out to the left as you bring that right shoulder towards that right hip. And then lowering the ribs down, gaze and tailbone high. So we're just moving into these circular motions through the spine. Again, imagining that you have a hula hoop and you're trying to touch all sides of that hula hoop with your ribs. Just moving slowly with intention here. And the next time that you have chest and belly down, we'll switch directions. So ribs out towards the left side, right shoulder towards that right hip. And then rounding the spine up, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin. And then ribs out to the right, and then left shoulder to your left hip. And then ribs down and gaze high to the sky. So we're just switching directions in those hula hoop circles, trying to touch all sides with your ribs. And we're just moving slowly here, moving slowly with control. Everything is connected, so by moving our torso and spine, this can actually help to open our shoulders and our hips as well. And the next time that you're rounded up in your cat, we're gonna come back to our cow. So belly, chest down, tailbone high, gaze high up to the sky. And then rounding your spine, tailbone tucked, chin tucked. Inhale, chest, belly down, tailbone and gaze high, lengthen the front of the neck. And then exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. A few more just like that. And then coming to stillness in your tabletop, so finding a neutral spine here. Again, we're gonna play with that cat-cow, but we're gonna be leading from our tailbone this time. So keeping the body strong and stable and still. To start, we're going to tuck the tailbone as you round the low back, the mid back, the shoulders, and then tuck the chin, holding in your cat for a moment. And then on your inhale, we're staying here. We're lifting the tailbone high to the sky as we're dipping the low back, the mid back, and the chest down as our gaze falls or comes up. Hold here, and then exhale, tuck the tailbone first, round the low back, round the mid back, upper back, tuck the chin. And then on your inhale, we're lifting the tailbone. We're lowering the low back, the mid back, upper back, and gaze up. So just play with that a few times. So we're always moving the tailbone first, and we're rippling up like a wave through our spine. Just moving slowly with control. Just notice how this feels. Notice any sticky points. And then coming to stillness in your tabletop, neutral spine. From here, we're going to, again, play with that cat-cow, but we're gonna get a little creative here. So as we are rounding the tailbone first, as we ripple forward, we're going to shift forward. And then as we are rounded, we're lifting the tailbone first and we're shifting back and gaze up. So again, we're playing with that ripple effect from the tailbone first, but we're just bringing some shifting forward and backward into the mix here. Almost as if you're playing with spinal waves. Focusing on moving each vertebrae individually here. Don't focus on how it looks, but just focus on how it feels for you. And then as you're shifting your bum back, we're going to allow the bum to fall down towards the heels, coming into a child's pose. Always an option to place a block or pillow underneath your bum for a little bit more space, or underneath your forehead as a resting space as well. Just connecting back to your breath here. And then on your inhale, again, we're going to start with the tailbone, and we're rounding the tailbone as we press into the hands and lift up towards our tabletop, rounding the spine forward, moving slowly here. Once you're in your tabletop, we're continuing to shift forward as we lower the hips down slowly and open the chest forward, gaze forward. From here, we're going to start from the chin this time. So we're tucking the chin first. We're rounding the upper back, the mid back, the low back, and then shifting the bum back towards your child's pose. Once you're there, we're inhale, rounding the spine forward, rippling. And then once you're forward, slowly lowering the hips down, chest and gaze forward, draw the shoulder blades back. On your exhale, tuck the chin, slowly ripple back towards your child's pose. On your inhale, we're rounding the spine forward, slowly lowering the hips, chest gaze forward, draw the shoulder blades back, open across the chest. And then from here, we're going to tuck the chin first as we round the spine back. Pressing the bum back towards the heels into your child's pose. And then inhale, rounding the spine and lifting forward slowly, lowering the hips down and open the chest forward, gaze forward. And exhale, rounding the chin and spine back slowly towards your child's pose. And then inhale, rippling forward, lowering the hips, chest and gaze forward, draw the shoulder blades together. And exhale, tuck the chin and ripple back towards your child's pose. Feel free to flow at your own pace here with your breath. Just taking an inventory for how this feels for you today. Just moving in a way that feels good to you. Really focusing on how this feels rather than how it looks. And then the next time that your bum is back in your child's pose, just take a moment here. Coming to stillness. And then from here, we're going to press into our hands up towards our tabletop. And then we're going to lower our bum down, coming back to a seated position as we were at the beginning. So coming cross-legged, maybe sitting on a pillow, block, or a cushion. And once you're there, we're rolling back the shoulder blades, open across the chest, lengthen the spine high up to the sky. From here, on your inhale, we're going to sweep the arms out to the sides and up, sweep them up, palms together, gaze up. Exhale through heart center, down by your sides. Inhale, sweep up, palms together, gaze up and hold here. On your exhale, we're opening to the right as we twist and lower the hands down. And inhale, sweep back up, gaze forward. And again, exhale, open to the right, lowering the hands down into a twist. Inhale, sweeping the arms back up towards the sky, gaze forward. And last one, exhale to the right in your twist and hold here once you're there. Bringing awareness to your spine, so we're lengthening the spine. We're grounding into that left hip bone. And we're focusing on the rotation coming from our upper back. So we're really squeezing the right shoulder blade in towards the back ribs here. We're opening across the collarbone. Gaze either same direction as your heart or maybe over that right shoulder if that feels good to you. And just take a few breaths here. Bringing awareness to your spine. And on your next inhale, we're going to sweep the arms back up and twisting back forward. And this time, exhale, twisting to the left and arms lowering down. Inhale, sweep the arms up and gaze forward. Exhale, twisting to the left and arms down. Inhale, sweep up, palms up, gaze forward. And again, exhale, twist, open to the left and hold here for a few breaths. Again, we're grounding into that right hip bone. We're lengthening the spine and we're focusing the rotation on through the upper back. So we're squeezing the left shoulder blade in towards the back ribs. And we're opening across the chest here. Gaze either same direction as your heart or maybe over that left shoulder if that feels good to you today. And just take a few breaths here. And on your next inhale, we'll sweep the arms back up, facing forward, palms together. And exhale through heart center and keeping your hands at heart center. So palms gently pressing together and then allowing your thumbs to gently press in towards the heart space, in towards the sternum. Maybe closing your eyes here if that feels good to you. And we'll finish practice with a few cleansing breaths together. So take a deep inhale through the nose. Out the mouth. In through the nose. Out the mouth. Last one, in the nose. And let it go. Normalizing the breath through the nose only here. Bringing your Anjali Mudra, your hands to prayer, up towards your third eye. So lightly pressing your thumbs in between your eyebrows. The light within me honors, respects, and sees the light within each and every one of you as we bow our heads in gratitude. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and we'll see you next time.